Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, everyone? In this video, I'm going to explain this worksheet. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. نبدأ. Question number 1, multiple choice. This part 1. Identify the choice that best completes the statement or answer the question. 3/8 multiply 8/5. Of course, here, as you know, multiplying fractions, we numerators multiplied and denominators multiplied. So we multiply the numerator by the numerator and the numerator by the denominator. 3 multiply 8, 24. 8 multiply 5, 40. But guys, if you look at the answers, there is no 40. This means we need to simplify. Simplify means we need to divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. Because the numerator and denominator are even numbers, so we divide by 2. We divide by 2. "24 divide 2 equals 12. 40 divide 2 equals 20. So we can simplify more by 2. 12 divide 2 equals 6. 20 divide 2 equals 10. Still we can divide by 2. 6 divide 2 equals 3. 10 divide 2 equals 5. Now 3/5 is the simplest form. We cannot simplify more because we cannot divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. So the answer is B, 3/5. Question number 2. Division. 45 divide 5/8. I will explain it here. 45, when we divide fractions, we change the whole number to fraction. So we put the denominator as 1 because we will do the way of keep, change, flip, or reciprocal. As you know, that dividing by a fraction is multiplying its reciprocal. So I keep 45, but I write it as fraction. So I put it 45/1. Now change means change division to multiplication. I change the division to multiplication. Now 8/5, 5/8, it becomes 8/5. Take care, guys. You need just to flip the second number, then the fraction which is after the division. 8/5. Here 45 multiply 8. How I calculate it fast? 50 multiply 8 equals 400. 5 multiply 8 equals 40, so 360. Or you can do it the other way because you are grade 6. 8 multiply 40 equals 320. 8 multiply 5, 40, so 360. Divide 5. We have to do long division now. After you do long division, guys, here we practice long division. It's a good chance to practice long division. 360 divide 5. How we do long division? 3 divide 5, we cannot. 36 divide 5. What number I multiply 5? I get 36 or less than 36, but it should be very close to 36. Now I will give you a magic way for long division. Here, the table of 5. 5 multiply 5, 25. For example, 5 multiply 6, 30. So we are close now. 5 multiply 7, 35. 5 multiply 8 is 40. So I need number less than 36. So 7. I put the 7 up to the 6. 7 multiply 5 is 35. Now we subtract. 36 minus 35, 1. Now we bring down the 0, it becomes 10. 10 divide 5 equals 2. So the answer should be 72. Now, the sum of 0.67 and 2.5. Now, mentally we can find it, mentally, but it's better to do the formal way, which is we need to line up the decimal points. So I put 0.67, and here we put 2.5. Now we can annex 0 here, add 0 here to make it easier to add. Now how we add them? First of all, to add decimal numbers, you need, as I said, to line up the points. Yes, look at the point. This in addition and subtraction. Remember this. It means that the dot should be below each other. And I put the dot in the sum here. Now I add from the right. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 5 plus 6 plus 5 equals 11. 1 plus 0 plus 2 equals 3. So the answer is 3.17. Now question number 4. The difference of 8.3 minus 2.59. As I mentioned before, guys, take care. And in addition and subtraction, we need to line up the point. So I write 8.3 minus 2. The point is the first thing I write. Now the ones should be below the ones. 2, line up is very important. 0.59. Now guys, I need to annex zeros. First, I have to take care the ones below the ones, the tenths before the below the tenths. Now here I put the point. Look, the dot or the decimal point in the answer is below the decimal point in these two numbers. Now I change the color. I annex here 0 to make it easier for me. Now 0 minus. Now I do subtraction normally, as if we subtracting whole numbers. Now take care from the right. I have to start 0 minus 9. We cannot. We take 1 from 3. It becomes 2, and this becomes 10. I'm sorry, guys. Here 10. No need to delete the 0. 10 minus 9, 1. 2 minus 5, we cannot. So we take 1 from the 8. It becomes 7. And this becomes 12. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Now I have 7 minus 2 equals 5. So the answer should be 5.71. Next question. Place the decimal point in the product. Product means multiply of 7.21 multiply 0.4. In this case, he multiplied, but he want me to put the decimal place only. So how I multiply decimal numbers, I multiply as if they are whole numbers. Then I need to count how many decimal places we have in the two factors. Here we have 2 decimal places. What do I mean? I mean how many digits after the point. We have 2 digits here, 2 and 1. Here we have 1 digit. So in total we have 3 decimal places. So the answer should have 3 decimal places here. Here we have 3 decimal places. So the answer is D. Next question. Question number 6. The product of 2.4 by 6.8. I have mentioned right now, the product means multiply. When you multiply, you ignore the point, so I multiply 68 by 24. After I finish multiplying, as if I'm multiplying whole numbers, I should do what? I should add the point, then I bring the point. Let me first multiply. How you multiply two-digit numbers? Let's revise it. 4 multiply 8, this by this. Look, the ones by the ones now. 4 multiply 8, 32. Now 4 multiply 6, 24. Plus 3, 27. Now here I put big fat 0. And erase this. Now 2 multiply 8, 16. I put 1 up and 6 down. 2 multiply 6 equals 12. Plus 1, 13. Now I add these two numbers. 2 plus 0, 2. 7 plus 6, 13. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Here 1. Now I want to put the point. Where I should put the point? Where should I put the point? Here we have 1 decimal place. And here we have 1 decimal place. So I need to put the point after 2 decimal places. So because we know the rule, we put the decimal point in the product. Here we need to add how many decimal places we have in the two factors. Here 1 and here 1. So 2. So I put here 2 after this number from the right and this number here between 6 and 3. So the answer is 16.32. The answer is A. Find the quotient of, now I have long division, 21.09 divide 5.7. This is one of the most difficult part because we divide decimal by decimal. How I do this? First thing, I need to change it because I cannot divide by decimal. This is the divisor and this is the dividend. When you divide, the divisor should be what? Whole number. By moving the point to the right. How I move the point to the right? By multiplying by power of 10. So guys, here, this 5.7, if I multiply it by 10, the dot will move to the right 1 step or 1 place. This becomes 57 because the divisor should not be decimal number. Now here, because we move the point to the right 1 step, I need to move it here 1 step. So the dividend becomes 210.9. Now in the dividend we have a point, but no problem for us. Now what do? The first thing, we drag the point, move the point up exactly above the point in the dividend. Here I put the dot here in the quotient. Now 2 divide 57. Now we divide normally. 2 divide 57 we cannot. 21 divide 57 we cannot, because 21 is less than 57. How many 57 and 21? We cannot. Now we have to estimate 210 divide 57. Try to guess how many 57 and 210. 210 is about 200. 57 is about 60. So how many 60 and 200 is about 3. So look guys, I have to put the 3 up to the 0 here because I take 210. 3 multiply 57, 180, 171. 171. 3 multiply 7, 21. I put 2. 3 multiply 5, 15. Plus 2, 17. If you try it, you will find 3 multiply 57, 171. Now I subtract 210 minus 0 minus 1, we cannot, we take 1, it becomes 10 minus 1 equals 9. This becomes 0, we bring 1 from this, become 10 minus 7 equals 3. Now we bring the 0, the 9, we bring the next number. 399 divide 57. Now, how many 399 is about 400? How many 60 in 400? In 200, we said 3. In 400, we said we may have about 6. Let me try 6, guys. 3. So look, this is the answer. This should be the answer because we have 3 points. But we continue to make sure. So I try 7. I try 7, 399. How many 57 in it? Let me try 57 multiply 7. I'm trying 7 here, but I'm not sure till now. 7 times 7, 49. 7 times 5 equals 35 plus 4, 39. Exactly, guys. So here 7 multiplied 7 equals 399. Then we subtract. We get 0. So the answer is 3.7. In this question, we try how to divide decimal by decimal. Then after we move the point, then we divide decimal by a whole. Thank you very much. It's very important, this question. Now, number 8. Multiplying fractions. As I said, numerators multiplied and denominators multiplied. 1 times 3, 3. Sorry. 7 times 8, 56. Can we simplify? Let me check. 3 just be divided by 3. And 56 is not divisible by 3. How I know? Because 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 is not a multiple of 3. So you have to remember the divisibility rules. So this cannot be simplified. So the answer is A. Now, let me go to other question. Here, part 2, true or false. Question, this 24.92 divided 4 equals 6.23. Here you have 2 options. Either you multiply this by this to check the answer, or you do long division. So you have 2 ways to make sure if this is the answer or no. Because, guys, multiplication is opposite of division. So either you multiply 6.23 by 4 to check the answer, or you make long division. Let me try long division. 24.92 divide 4. Now I divide decimal by a whole number. The first step, we have point here. We put the point, move the point up, exactly above the point in the dividend. Now 2 divide 4, we cannot. 24 divide 4 equals 6. I put the 6 up to the 4, up to the last digit I take. 6 multiply 4, 24. Subtract, I get 0. Now I bring the 9 down. Now 9 divide 4, because divide again equals 2. But 2 multiply 4 equals 8. Now I subtract, I get 1. I bring the last number down. So 12. 12 divide 4 equals 3. So the answer is exactly. So true. Next question. 5/6 divide 7/9. Let me check, guys. You know, when you divide by a fraction, you multiply its reciprocal. 5/6, I keep it. Remember, the first fraction, you keep it. Now, keep change. Change, it means change division into multiplication. And flip. 9/7. It was 7/9. I write it now 9/7. Now multiply, it became multiplying fractions. 5 multiply 9 is 45. . 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 × 9 = 45. 5 And here we have 7 multiplied 6 is 42. Now, both of them is divisible by 3. I continue here. 45 divided 3 equals 15. 42 divided 3 equals 14. I'm simplifying by 3. Now, how I change this? This improper fraction, yes? Because the numerator is greater than the denominator, and this is not accepted. I have to simply change this to mixed number. How I make it mixed number? I keep the denominator 14 here. Now I ask myself, or I make divide, how many 14 in 15? 1. And the remainder is 1. Or I make long division, 15 divided 14 is 1 and the remainder is 1. So the answer is 1 over 14. So, and here they put the answer 3 over 41. So the answer is false. Next question, 2.53 multiply 0.4. How I multiply decimals? Multiply the numbers without the point. 253. I ignore the point. 0.4. If you ignore the point, it's 4. Now I multiply. 4 multiplied 3 equals 12. 4 multiplied 5 equals 20 plus 1, 21. 4 multiplied 2, 8 plus 2, 10. Now I need to bring the point. Where should I put the point? Here we have 1 decimal place. Here we have 2 decimal places. So I need to count 3 digits from the right. 1, 2, 3, then I put the dot here. It's the same answer, 1.012. So it's true. You see how I multiply decimals? Now, next question. Free response. Free response question is means, it means you don't have true or false. You don't have multiple choice. So you need to do it. 19.05 divide 1.5. I told you the divisor should not be decimal. How I change it to a whole number? I multiply it by power of 10. Here, because we have 1 decimal place, we multiply it by 10. It becomes 15. So I write new division sentence. Now, because I move the point to the right, I multiply this by 10, I multiply this by 10. If you multiply this by 10, the point will move to the right 1 step. So I will have 1, 9, 0. Then I put the dot here. 5. Now we have decimal divide whole. So I put the dot up directly, guys. Now 1 divide 15 we cannot. 19 divide 15 equals 1 because we have only 1, 15 and 19. 1 multiply 15 equals 15. Now I subtract. 19 minus 15 equals 4. Now I bring the 0. Now 40 divide 15. How many 15 and 40? Only 2. 2 multiply 15 equals 30. You have to show in this free response question, you have to show the steps. You have to show your work. You have to work out. 40 minus 30 is 10. Now I bring the 5 down. $105 divide 15. How many 15 and 105? I think it's 7. You have to try, by the way. You have to try. But it's 7. 7 multiply 15, 105. Then you subtract, you get 0. So the answer is 12.7. 12.7. Last question. Find the quotient. It means divide. Keep, change, flip is the same. 3/7. Look, guys, I keep it. I keep the first one. I keep it. 3/7, I keep it. Now I change the division to multiplication. Now I flip this. It becomes 7/4 because it was 4/7. Now 7 multiply 3. This revision for multiplication as well. 7 multiply 3 equals 21. 4 multiply 7, 24. Now if you see 28, I'm sorry. Sorry. Here we have to put 8. Now can we simplify? Yes, we can divide both by 7. They accept both, divide by 7. 21 divide 7 equals 3. 28 divide 7 equals 4. So the answer is 3/4. Should we make long division? Should we change it to mixed number? No, because it's not. It's proper fraction. It's proper fraction. If it's improper fraction, if the numerator is greater than the denominator, I need to change it to mixed number. But in this case, no. By this, we come to the end of the video. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Thank you very much. Mr. معاذ Jbacademy was with you. If you like the video, don't forget to put like and subscribe my channel. And you can find all the grade 6 lessons on my channel and the playlist grade 6 math lessons. Thank you very much.